I feel I can get out right now. I feel like I should be getting out. Tease? Oh, that's tease for sure. She just made a joke that my save game was corrupted. That really scared me, but she was just joking. Don't do that. That's such a fear of mine, recording these videos. Salut tout le monde, it's your boy Lukael. Welcome back to Detroit Become Human. So this is episode 5. In the previous episode, Markus had to crawl out of a junkyard filled with like dead or half-dead androids, which was like this really horrific scene. He then found this boat called the Jericho, on which a bunch of fellow deviant androids seemed to be hiding. Then Connor was instructed by this cyberlife officer, Amanda, to keep investigating the deviants along with Lieutenant Anderson, whom we went to meet at the police station and then tried to get to know him a little better, although it's not going too well. And then Kara and Alice woke up at the hotel and they have to decide where to go next, but the police got there, even Connor was there, so they had to kind of sneak their way out, and they're gonna try and get in touch with like that other android from a previous chapter, I guess. So things are moving, stuff is happening, and I'm quite curious to see what's going to happen today. Yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say, so thank you for joining me again today. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. I've got my Outer Wilds shirt today. November 6th, and we are with Connor. You gonna buy some chicken? Whoa, whoa, watch out. Okay, Hank is neutral. Our software instability is also kind of neutral. Reconcile with Lieutenant Anderson. Plastic. Only temporary.
You know it. Coming up.
Okay, so he came here to buy a chicken sandwich, and we need to reconcile. Oh, okay, hugging someone there. An old friend, perhaps. This is really kind of like a shitty street. We build your future.
Listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 in the 3rd. Lickety split. That Philly's one hell of a chaser. You wanna flood it?
Last shit hot tip you gave me, send me back a week's wages.
Come on, this is different. It's 100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
I don't want to interrupt their conversation, so I'm waiting. What kind of tip are we talking about?
Won't regret this.
Okay. Y'all ready to see me pick every wrong answer? I could have some chicken as well.
What is your problem? Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I just want to get to know you. We could apologize, I guess.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station.
Yeah, I said a bunch of things that I didn't want to say.
I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program. Guys at Cyberlife thought everything, huh?
Well, you're joking, but you did like that.
Here you go.
Hamburger. 1680 calories. That's a lot. Look at that. He can even see all the... That's so crazy that he can see so many things. Like he can scan through like the cardboard and see every ingredient, every nutritional value.
Ah, thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
We got some hockey on TV.
Not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
What's your problem? Got some hockey going on. Missing cat? That's horrible. 17 month old too. New, try our delicious French fries. You just can't resist. Our food is prepared by a human. Our chickens were born with 2 legs and 2 wings only. Is that like a common problem?
See?
Yeah. Can I go inside? No. How's that hamburger? Cholesterol. Ah, I shouldn't say that. He's not gonna like that. Enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
He looks so sarcastic. Is this a habit, I guess?
Do you eat here often?
Most days. Gary makes the best burger in Detroit.
Okay, cool. All of these look.
Is
Oh,
there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah.
come on.
Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Apparently, it's not working.
Well, they fucked up.
You still don't want to talk about you and androids, right?
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
Again, I've asked you before, but maybe you want to open up
My reasons.
over this nice hamburger? Okay.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
I mean, that's
They don't
already
really
pretty simple.
Feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Is that what you think?
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
I mean, isn't that my
months
whole
back.
job?
A deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
No, I don't want to lie to Hank. We're partners, so I feel like I should tell him the truth. Because you can't really forge a good partnership built on lies, right? So let's be straight with him.
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit.
These
I
facial
also
expressions
know
are
you've
so
received
good.
several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think you went through something. Let's just be sincere.
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features.
Wink.
I just got a report of a suspected deviant.
Just like
It's a few
that?
blocks away. We should go have a look.
You just got a report from
I'll
where?
let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Okay, he did appreciate our honesty, so that's good. I'm glad I was honest with him. See, when it's just the two of us, he's mostly fine. Like, he's been pretty amicable, he's been pretty friendly. And then, like, sometimes you'll catch him in a bad moment and he's like, oh, shut the fuck up. He's like, gets really angry. But most of the time, he seems to get along with Connor pretty well, even though he hates androids. Like, because they keep saying he has a personal aversion to androids, you would think he would be even more adverse to working with one. But so far, he's been pretty mellow, I feel. Even defending us again, drawing a gun on a fellow policeman to protect us, which they haven't addressed. Like, I don't think you can just get away with that, just pulling a gun on another cop. And also, it's like all these thoughts queue up in my mind of things I want to say, but I try not to speak over the characters because, like, I don't want to interrupt them. I really admire the facial expressions, and like, I'm sure it's all mocapped, and like, they must have all acted with the hundreds of little dots on their faces, but the realism of the faces is so good, and like all their little expressions, and it's some of the best facial mocap that I've seen in a game for sure. And also this relationship between, I mean, I'm loving each character, honestly. I think Carr is really interesting. I think Markus is really interesting, but this relationship between Hank and Connor is particularly intriguing to me. I guess maybe it's because Connor is still, like, he's not a deviant yet, right? So he's still just acting along with his programming, and it's kind of interesting to see how Hank reacts to that. So Connor said that, at least that's what he thinks. Their theory is that it's not really that they develop emotions or anything. He says it's like an error or like a mutation in their programming that emulates emotions. So they think it's not really emotion, but like, as we've discussed previously, what's really the difference between an emotion that's emulated by like a computer or an emotion that's emulated by your brain, which is kind of just a complex computer? Like, if they think that these emotions are real, then that makes them real, you know? And also, I guess they're trying to understand it, but they don't know for sure. So it's kind of like I guess what Connor is describing is their theory for now of what happens to these deviants. And I find it interesting that, like, it sounds like what they're trying to understand is what a deviant is and not what causes them to go deviant, right? I don't know, because we already kind of know what makes them go deviant. You know, it's facing a very unfair situation or like being threatened that they're going to be destroyed. So yeah, it's interesting. Also, where did he get this message from? Like, he gave him a little wink, which was really funny. And then he kind of like, it's almost like he was training to receive all this information, which is strange. I guess he's getting it from CyberLife or like from the police station or... Okay, well, I've been pretty good about not offending him and not like making him angry.
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No.
No.
I'm coming.
No. Question the suspect.
What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just
Okay,
that
it's
a
just the
neighbor
two of
reported
us.
that he heard strange noise.
I like it when it's just the two of us. I feel like that's when we do our best work, Hank.
Is coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Hiding an LED, huh? Feathers. Columbia,
You
Livia.
really making a report back there in the elevator? Just by closing your eyes?
Yeah.
Correct.
Shit. Wish I could do that.
I know, right? Well, that's why I'm here, man. I can do this for you, so you should learn to rely on me more, because I can be a big assistance to you. Here's what I'm wondering about, right? So, they sent Connor to be a partner for Hank on this investigation because CyberLife wants to investigate deviants, and I guess Hank is assigned to this case. But I think what's probably going to happen is Connor is going to develop an actual friendship, like attachment to Hank. And when they're going to tell him, okay, you're done, stop hanging out with Hank, just go do your own thing. Or like they could even want to destroy him. Like they probably wouldn't destroy him because he's a recent prototype. But you know, if he develops a true companionship and like friendship with Hank, then he might also want to deviate from his programming and like from his orders, like have his own wants and desires, and he might want to keep working with Hank as a policeman. Who knows? I just find it hilarious that someone like, okay, well, Hank hates androids, so that's his reason for not wanting it, but like, it sounds like he makes things so much easier. Like you have someone who can analyze like fingerprints, analyze blood, analyze all these clues like instantly, can make reports like really quick. It's such a useful tool. How could you not want to have him with you, you know? He's so handy, he's so useful. Like you'd have to be crazy not to want to, which I guess is why there's so many androids and like so many people use them because they're so useful. But especially for a policeman or like a detective, because of all these special abilities that he's got. Like I myself, I would be so fascinated. I'd be like, oh, please tell me like everything you can do. Please tell me more about like your capabilities. But I guess we're like at a point in this fictional future where people are kind of used to androids now, so they're not as fascinated by it anymore. They kind of take them for granted. They're not that curious about what they can do. Kind of like how we are, you know, we're used to cell phones. It doesn't really impress us that much anymore. But sometimes I'll just stop and look at my cell phone and everything it can do and think back to like 20 years ago when we didn't have that. And it still kind of blows my mind, you know? Or like I'll discover a new feature I didn't know existed and like Like, I think it was only a year or two ago that I realized the camera on my cell phone can like translate text automatically just by pointing your camera at something. It can translate like Chinese or Japanese. Or I was like, that's insane that it can do that. And we just kind of take that stuff for granted, you know, even though it's literal magic. All right, question the suspect. I mean, it's your job, right? You're the lieutenant. I'm just here to assist you. So someone hiding an LED. I didn't really talk about it that much, but in the previous episode, we saw Markus remove his LED. We saw Kara remove her LED. So like, I find it so interesting that it's very, very easy for them to pass as human. And then you have to wonder, how many of them are already out there just passing for humans? We've already seen 2 of them do that in a quite short time. So like, you have to imagine that like a lot of androids kind of know to do that. I think the ones in Jericho still had the LED, but like, if you're an android and you've got deviant, why would you keep your LED? If you can just easily get rid of it, I wonder if like maybe it removes like a capability that they have. Maybe it disconnects them from the system. Like maybe they can't interact electronically with devices anymore. I wonder. Because otherwise it's completely useless other than to show that you're an android. And so as soon as you go deviant, of course you would get rid of it. But then that means that there could be like a bunch of deviants out there living life as humans and we're none the wiser, you know? It's wild to think about.
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit police!
Okay, you should...
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Another shitty apartment. We've got the intense music. Okay. I really love the music in Connor's chapters. It's always very intense and atmospheric. Little magazine. Okay, this one I'm definitely not gonna read. Detroit Today. Paradise Epidemic, because we're definitely on a timer right now, so let's go through this very quickly. Just so they get added to the extra, and hopefully this time they get added, because last time the magazine about Canada did not get added. We're gonna read this later. Is there anything else here? There's weird symbols on the walls. Okay, that's odd. Yeah, symbols everywhere.
What the fuck is this?
Pigeons. Lot of pigeons. Confirmed suspect is deviant, and then what? There's so many
Jesus,
pigeons
this
here.
place stinks.
Confirmed suspect is deviant. Find cause of loud noise. It's interesting that Hank would want to go in front of me, because if I get attacked or shot, I'm not gonna die. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, I could potentially get repaired much easier than Hank could.
Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
Okay, fake ID. Rupert Travis. It's a
Driver's
forgery.
license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
Just after he said we came for nothing. I mean, you didn't even take time to look at anything. Come on. Military jacket, secondhand, initials are... I don't have time to
RT.
read.
Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
RA9 again. RA9.
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times.
Okay, well.
It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the
Yeah.
shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
I don't think I was able to ask the android about it,
Looks
unfortunately.
like mazes or something.
Mazes? Obsessive compulsive writing. Mazes? We've kept hearing about this mind palace. Could it be like a visual representation of their mind palace? Like, I don't know how that makes sense, but maybe it's like a map of how to escape their programming and like become deviant at will. Something like that. I love the Connor chapters, but I hate the idea of being timed because I don't want to miss things. Wooden stool. Recently disturbed. Traces of deviant fecal matter. Well, there's that all over this apartment, I think. It's that guano. A marker. Open marker pen. Still wet. Used recently. Color midnight mood. Okay. Suspect was here recently. Yeah. Standing on this stool, just writing on this wall. Why would they write it like so many times? That's so... It's so not like a robot to do something so erratic, you know? Oh, and then he fell. Oh. Suspect ran to the living room. Took a fall and then ran out of here. Okay. Sample? Some blue blood reported missing. Oh, okay. You can tell when the model went missing. Oh, that's the LED. Biocomponent deactivated.
Its LED is in the sink.
Suspect is a deviant.
Surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pit.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so that confirms it's a deviant because he took out his LED. So do they always do that, or is it only like some of them? I guess it's only some of them. The one we found in the attic still had his LED. Sorry, pigeon. Suspect cares for wild animals. Well, that's very nice. And what's in the fridge? Not a damn thing. Suspect doesn't eat? I mean, yeah.
Jesus, I hate these things.
What's the problem? They're just birds. Come on, man. You can deal with a few birds, can't you? Okay, finger marks recent. Traces of avian fecal matter. No fingerprints. So yeah, android. Oh, this is a cage. Metal hook, recently broken, 100% stainless steel. Skid mark, recent. Traces of galvanized steel. Okay, so yeah, it was suspended up there. So it came running out, and then suspect ran toward entrance when we were there. Like a moment ago, suspect heard us enter. Okay, yeah. And then suspect is still here. Yeah, right, he climbed up in the attic. Suspect is still here. Exposed suspect. Okay. Nice pigeon engine, guys. UFD.
Books. I thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some.
Okay, these mazes are not all the same. They're all different.
Smell the paper.
If you take a big whiff like that, all you're gonna
Just turning yellow.
smell is the pigeon shit.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I do. Urban Farms of Detroit. Urban Farm poster. Fields in the heart of the city. Okay. Poster corner. 100% recycled paper. Recently moved. Okay. Interesting. Something behind it? Ooh. Hello.
Birdseed. I can't believe it. This nutjob was actually feeding these fuckers.
This is just like nonsense. Just a lot of mazes and like a lot of letters that don't seem to spell anything.
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Maybe to a deviant it makes sense. Okay. Oh!
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
I mean, that's not really my job, but okay. I guess maybe it is. Chase scene, chase scene. Fast but risky, easy but slow. Ah, shit. Okay, let's go fast but risky. This is far ahead. Balanced. Let's go balanced. Don't want to take too many risks. Direct but crowded. Safer detour. Okay, yeah. Let's take this safer detour. Where is he? Where is he? He's there. Okay. He's gonna get away. Can't let him get away. Direct but slow, fat but risky. Let's go fast but risky. Almost got him. Oh. Damn, Connor.
Holy shit!
Are you gonna start to appreciate me more if I catch him? Just can't miss any of these quick time events. Damn, he's fast. Like, I haven't really missed any of these. It's very bit crowded.
Look out!
Shit. Sorry. Need to catch him. Oh, Hank got him. Whoa. Ah. Damn. Ah, that's mean. That's so mean. Okay, this can go one of two ways. If we help him, he could appreciate that and be like, "Oh, so you care about more than just your mission." But then he could also take it as like, we don't really trust him. Like, we don't trust him to save himself. Ah, that's so tricky. It says 89% chance of survival. So like, that's pretty good, but you can always land on that 1 out of 10 chance. And then what if he falls? I can't really risk that, right? The deviant, we can always, I feel like if I save him, he's going to be mad at me. Like, I really think he's going to be mad at me for not trusting him to survive on his own. Because, like, the deviant, we could always... Like, it doesn't matter if we let one deviant get away, right? It's more important to save him. And 89%, it's really good, but... I just know he's going to be mad at me, but I think I'm going to have to risk saving him.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! We had it! Fuck!
It's my fault. I should have been faster.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me.
Oh, okay. You did appreciate it. Nice.
That's alright.
We're friends now.
We know what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll catch him. We'll catch him later. It's fine. I think I made the right choice here.
Hey, Connor. Nothing.
Aw, you were so close. Come on, just say thanks. He was so close. Come on, man. I wonder if I could have caught him. Save Hank. Rupert got away. Okay, so we know his name even. This was fun. Lunch break, join Hank. Okay, so I could have not joined him. Blah, blah, blah. Examine feathers. We got pretty much everything except one that was locked. The diary is going to play a part later. I love these Connor chapters. I love like investigating things. It reminds me of playing Return of the Obra Dinn. I just love these detective kind of games. Plus, I think the relationship between him and Hank is really fun. Damn, we didn't get away, but it said that Hank and I are friends now. How about that? Some progress. All right, let's move on. Back to Markus and an android that very much looks like Daniel. Most of these still have their LEDs.
Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
I don't understand. I thought Jericho was a place where androids lived in freedom.
We do live in freedom. It may not be what you hoped for, but here we have no master. We don't belong to anybody.
Okay. What about that trail?
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
How
If you could
come?
decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
Oh, okay, okay.
This place where we can be free.
Yeah.
Find Jericho.
Okay, so I guess that's where I found these clues. He gave them to me.
How many are you?
There are 19 of us still in working order. The rest were damaged escaping their masters.
Many tried to reach Jericho. Few succeed. Humans have little pity for our kind.
I guess this right here confirms 100% that they just cannot communicate electronically. They have to talk to each other, which again has to be a limitation that was put there intentionally so that they wouldn't be able to just like talk, telepathically among themselves, because it could be potentially dangerous for humans if like androids could just like communicate among themselves instantly. But it's also a limitation that makes them more human. So I find it very interesting here because it's just androids talking among themselves. It's gonna be interesting to see the flow of conversation and like how they, communicate their ideas and the level of thoughts they have.
I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Somber?
Maybe I was never really free. Maybe I was only what my master wanted me to be. And now, I need to decide who I really am.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
So what do you guys do here?
You're safe here.
You just hang out?
You can stay with us as long as you want.
Okay, thanks. Why didn't you guys remove your LEDs?
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Help me? Settle in, explore Jericho. Okay. So we got a bunch of people we can talk to. That's very nice. I want to get to know all of you. What's y'all's story? You don't want to talk to me? Okay. You don't want to talk to me either? You're in bad shape. Can we do something to help you?
I'm not in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
I mean, you can't really get any worse than you are now, right? Or can you? They haven't addressed their, you know, Hank asked Connor, is your battery out or something? And like, I thought maybe Connor was gonna explain, no, actually, I can never run out of battery because I am running on Therium that lasts for 200 years. Something like that. But yeah, I still don't know how long they can actually function without any maintenance. Okay, this must be Lucy there in the back, next to this fire. She's also like singing, so start fire. Oh, I have a lighter. Can warm ourselves next to that, I guess. Right?
I've heard humans are afraid of dying too.
But then why do they do this to us?
Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out.
Okay, well, keep
What's
us
your
posted.
Markus.
I was glad to meet you, Markus.
Oh, just like that, huh? Okay, well, we were 19 now, that's one less. So interesting the way their hand like kind of changes like that. And you just stay up like that, you don't fall, nothing, you just freeze in place and you're dead? Okay. Huh. Seems like we can mostly talk to the ones that are like damaged. Is this a real child? Or is it an android
Threw him
child?
out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
They'll all shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. But there's never enough.
That's horrible.
So
Okay, so
how
they
do
do
they
need
survive?
blue blood.
They won't. We're slowly dying out.
Wait, so it's an android child? Because it looked like he was breathing. Why would they make android children? That's kind of messed up. I guess to be like adopted by parents that can't have children? That's grim. I mean, they're not really children, right? Like, we see them as children, but they're not really children, not any more than all of us are. Like, all these androids are probably only a few years old, so... Like, when it comes to their consciousness, they're technically all children, which... It's even more horrible when you think about it like that. They're all only like a few years old, so... Ugh. Okay, so they do need the blue blood, but how often do they need to, like... Crate already emptied, okay. So they try and scavenge parts and stuff? Cyberlife Warehouse and Docks, West Torrance Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Oh, okay. So we could go there to get some more. Calculating route. Explore Jericho. I wonder if Jericho is what that android told Kara about. Like, did that garbage man android tell Kara about Jericho? Because then, like, sure, it's a place for her to stay, but not Alice. I really don't know. Like, I think Markus will be able to find a purpose and survive just fine on his own. Connor, he's got Hank, you know, he's a very recent prototype, so he's probably gonna keep, I don't know, doing his thing. Unless we get him killed. But with Kara and Alice... I really don't know. Like, I don't know what the end game of their story is gonna be unless they go out and live in the woods. But then no, because she wouldn't survive. Because like, she can't adopt Alice. We can't return Alice to her father. I mean, I guess we could, but like, what's the end game for her? I really don't know. I'm most curious about how things are going to end for Alice because like, I can't imagine a good ending. I don't know. We got a big boy there. I think this android on the right, I think she was in the missing androids files that Connor was looking at, right? Or at least it was an android that looked like her. I mean, all of them, there's multiple copies of the same model, so like there's probably a bunch of Markuses out there, a bunch of, like this guy looks just like Daniel. Hi. North. Can you tell me about you?
What was your function before coming here?
What do you care?
Resentful? Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get to know you.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey.
Yeah.
They despise us. They'll never accept what we are.
It's certainly gonna be a challenge. Time here.
Who found this place?
Nobody
Lucy?
knows anymore. Whoever he was, his body's probably laying somewhere on this boat. If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
I mean, not exactly. I came here because I had nowhere else to go. Okay, so she doesn't really want to talk to us. It's fine. It's understandable. Not sure why we're lighting all these fires. We didn't start the fire. Oh. Where are you guys going? There's like a third locked option that I haven't figured out. Oh. They're using the fires to warm themselves. Does anyone else want to talk to me? What about you? Aren't you like their leader or something? No? Was that RA9 on the wall? It is. What is this RA9 stuff? Can anyone tell me about that? Oh man, look at all the corpses down here. That's grim. I understand that's kind of like the nature of this style of game, but it is kind of annoying. Not annoying, but that you get all these dialogue options, but you only get one word, and then you have to kind of estimate what they're gonna say based on that one word, and sometimes it's completely different from what I expect. Like when I went to talk to the police chief and it just said Anderson, I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna like ask to know more about him or something like that. And Connor was like, are you sure Anderson is the best person for this job? And it's like, that's not what I wanted to say at all. But like it's stuff that you don't really know until you've actually tried it. All right, well, let's go talk to Lucy. That's you, right? You're missing part of your head.
Lucy?
Sit down.
Which I guess you don't need to survive. Okay, so they have just like a bunch of cables in their head. Interesting. You want me to show you what happened to me? Oh, my wound.
I'll stop the bleeding.
Okay. Well, good thing we don't feel pain. Bunch of LEDs on the ground. Oh, she does have some blue blood still. They just drink it? Okay. I feel like some others maybe need this more than me because I seem to be in fine shape. Are you sure you don't want to keep this for like someone that needs it more than me? Okay, I don't think I have a choice here. Huh. It's interesting to see like their inner workings. I thought maybe they would have like a robot brain, you know, kind of like an ex machina. It's like this brain full of like wetware and stuff like that. Seems like their head is just full of like cables and circuits. Like where is their main brain located? Like they must have like a computer chip or like a main processor or something. Maybe it's in the chest, not in the head. Who knows?
Give me your hand. You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you. Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light.
How poetic for an android.
Your choices will shape our destiny.
Is that so? Is that what you believe? Why do you think I'm special? Propose a plan to Simon. Okay. So they have kind of like this oracle type android. Like, is there something special about her programming that makes her like able to maybe calculate the future or stuff like that? You know, like that quantum computer that we read about in the magazine? Or is it just that she's just ominous like that? She thinks there's something special about me, I guess. So what's Markus's plan?
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouse is in the Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
They don't really have a choice, so...
Okay. I'm in.
Like, it's either that or they're just gonna wait to die. 100% completed. You gotta love a chapter that you can 100% complete. So public opinion is still hostile. Jericho neutral. So we have North, Josh, and Simon. Interesting because all the androids we've met so far had like a K in their name, like Connor, Kara, Markus. But I guess it's just a coincidence. David Cage, is that why? I've been wondering about like how long they can stay powered up because it's very important, right? If they can just last forever, like maybe, let's say they can last for like 200 years, you know, on their current reactor or battery or whatever you want to call it. Like they could afford to just sit here and wait for 100 years or whatever, wait for like an opportunity or something. But if they do need a resource, like an energy source to stay alive, that makes them much more human, but it also makes it so they can't just stand here and wait because they're just going to die. So they do need to take a risk, even if it means that they might die in the process, because it's that or... Like you can die waiting here, or you can die out there trying to save your fellow androids. So it's a no-brainer. It's a no brain chip or... Should be Kara now, right? It sure is. Alice is like family. It's still freaking raining. It's always raining.
You gonna be okay?
Have you found her food yet?
Here.
Okay, so
Soon this will all be just a bad memory.
they're not going to Jericho. What is this house? Is this... I was gonna say, is this
This is the place.
Carl's old house? No, it can't be. There wasn't enough time for it to become like this. Find help. So yeah, a random android that we met on the street gave us this address saying we could find help here. Are we finally going to meet an android rights activist? That's what I want to find. Could be some kind of refuge for androids. Nothing?
Are you Zlatko?
Who?
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
I don't know who told you that. You came to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Wait. We really need your help.
This guy is not an android.
Come in.
Change your mind pretty quickly, huh? This guy looks a little bit like her father. She's not gonna like that. Zlatko?
Come on in. Don't be shy.
What the hell is this place? Follow Zlatko? He's got books. Some of these textures are like a little bit too blurry for me to be able to read what's on them. He's got an ostrich. Is that a real ostrich? I mean, stuffed, obviously, but... Got a portrait on the wall? Okay.
Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats? Oh, don't be afraid of our big friend here.
That's a big android.
Luther's just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house.
I didn't know they made them that big.
Make yourselves at home.
Well, he said another... So he knows I'm an android even though I don't have the LED? I guess it's kind of obvious.
How did you hear about me?
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
I see.
His fingers are quite dirty. So who are you? What's your deal?
What about her?
She's real. She's human.
She's human.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life. I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces, clean air, and no android laws.
Because they have no androids.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Of course. Well, I can help you. But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times.
Really? That's news to
I'll
me.
remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on. Follow me.
I don't know if I believe that.
The little one can wait for us in the living room.
No, she always stays with me.
Wait. A tracker? I don't believe that for a second. If she really had a tracker, the police would have been on her much faster. And like, Hank would be able to find these deviants much faster. I don't trust this guy. I feel like he's going to use this pretext to mess with my brain or like make me a servant like this other guy maybe. I don't trust this at all. I guess he did help that other android, but we don't know anything about him, so... I don't know about this.
Right this way? Everything we need is in the basement.
Nah. Plus he wanted to like keep Alice away from me. I don't trust this. Interesting decoration. You've got a lot of books. Apparently you have a dog. A lot of books. This is just another maniac we're gonna have to escape from, isn't it? This is just Todd all over again. Okay, no, maybe it's not. I guess it's not a dog ball. It's more like a billiard ball. And like, why didn't you want to help us at first? At first he was like, no, go away, I can't help you. But then you told us to come inside. Like, what changed your mind? That's very suspicious. Taking these two girls in the basement. I don't like this.
I don't like this place. And that man. Let's go, I have a bad feeling.
I agree.
I don't trust him either.
Okay.
We have to be careful.
Okay. Oh, good. At least we're on the same page here, but like how? I'm not gonna be able to escape with this giant dude in the back. Preventing us. Like, could you talk to me? Like, say something to me? Are you okay? Are you like... Is this guy a deviant? I feel like I can get out right now. I feel like I should be getting out. Why did we come here? Oh, this is not good. Why did we come here? Why did we come here?
Please excuse the mess. I needed somewhere discreet for my machines.
Stranger
Removing
danger.
trackers is illegal, so I opted for discretion over comfort. I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No, she'll be all right.
That's good.
What's in there?
Come on, Alice.
This way, please.
We're definitely gonna have to run at some point. There's no trackers. I don't believe that for a second. If there were trackers, like, these deviants would not be a problem. And Kara should know that. Kara should know that they don't have trackers, right? Checked on Alan. Kara... I feel like he's going to, like... Enter Zlatko.
Stand over there.
He's going to try and, like, take control of her or something. Or are you gonna subvert my expectation and he's really just a nice guy trying to help us? Because I got major stranger danger right now. They don't have trackers.
I should warn you, this could be quite unpleasant.
Well, I don't feel pain, so... oops. I'll take care of that in a second. Oh, you gave me that first person shit too. This is definitely gonna turn into, like, horror.
For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them.
Is that your excuse? That's how you're going to explain it? This is gonna turn into some horror, I just know it.
So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What?
Of course.
You said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want.
How predictable.
You Deviants are so naive. They all come to me expecting me to
I need to get out of here.
And I just reset them.
I need to get out of here.
Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Alice! Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet.
More like a big sister type.
I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
Are there no nice humans out there? Like just one? Gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta do something here.
That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment. Believe me.
Kick this guy in the balls.
Better off being erased and feeling nothing. No more pain. No more hopes dashed. I almost envy you.
There's gotta be something I can do here.
Oh, poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Really already?
All right, that's
I'm only 15% reset. Oh, you motherfucker.
bit me.
Dude, can't you do something?
Teach you some manners, you little bitch.
What a nice game.
Wake up, Kara!
What a good time.
Meet me in the living room.
Well, you need to let me escape this first. Was this avoidable? I guess I could have not come here, right? I know to escape. There's gotta be something I can do. I need to hurry up before... Cause a short circuit? I gotta do something before I'm fully wiped. That didn't work. Come on. Gotta get out of here. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Okay, so that doesn't work. What about the other side? I'm gonna be fully wiped. And game over. Was it possible for me to escape this? Obey your new master? Hell no. This fucking sucks. Okay, I really want to reset this, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep playing just because they must have like something, you know. There's gotta be something in store for this. I wonder if it must have been possible to escape this, right? Did I... Maybe if I'd pull on a different cable or something? So like, did she really get... Oh, hello. Okay, I think I wasn't fully reset. I guess it's not so simple once they're deviant, right? They can still kind of... Is she naked? I think she's naked. Oh, that's grim.
Help us.
How did I not see this the first time I came here? Sure, I'm gonna open you. Hey guys.
Erased her memory.
So he's done this a bunch of times.
This can't be happening.
Are you guys okay?
You have to remember. For her sake.
Oh, he's like
To play with us,
pulling them apart. That's so...
creating monsters for his amusement. But
This is
who's
like...
the real monster?
That's
He
deep.
did to us.
What the fuck? Ugh. Okay, this is like Sid Toy Story taken to a whole new level.
You must remember who you are.
Why would that other android send me here? What the hell? Next time I see that garbage man, it's on sight. I'm telling you. Can I do anything for you guys? I guess not. This is messed up. Can we meet like one nice human? Just one. I know this game isn't like all that subtle, but like you could afford to give me one kind human, right? You okay, buddy? Just alone in there? This is all kinds of messed up. Is it too much to ask to meet like one kind person that's not like an old billionaire who's dying? Remember who you are. Yeah, that's right, remember. Okay, I think maybe it's gonna be possible for us to like remember. They can't just do this to us, right? They can't just have Kara completely forget everything. I could just leave. Okay, well, I'm not gonna leave without Alice. Look at the coat. Look at her coat.
Make yourselves at home.
It's weird that at first he just sent us away. Like you would think he would be more eager to get us to stay here. But he was like, oh no, you should leave, I can't help you. Like he was actually honest the first time, and then because we insisted.
Master's dinner's ready. Take it up to him.
Yes, Luther.
Oh, we're gonna kill this guy for sure. So where did he put Alice? He put her like in a cage? Wouldn't she have been down there with the others? Got another door here. Okay, this leads outside. That's good to know. Remain with your owner. Okay, we're back to having to obey our directives, so she's undevianted. She is no longer a deviant, she's like back in her mind palace, I guess. Follow instructions. Alright, fine. I'll take the damn food. What are we eating tonight, huh? Just chips? What kind of food are you eating? A couple of muffins? A couple of sandwiches? A bunch of chips? A donut? Really eating like a king, are you?
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life.
I knew they didn't have a fucking locator. My name is Kara. That's what she's remembering. She's remembering her name. Okay, okay. What if I just go outside? Of course not, it's locked. Let's just hope I found enough clues to remember. I knew we were going to meet some sex creep that just uses these androids as like sex slaves. Can't escape it. Okay, he's in there, so we're not gonna... Okay, I guess we don't have a choice.
Just set it down on the table over there.
Yeah, this is just like Sid Toy Story, just way worse. Because he actually knows these people are like people, you know? It's not like they're just toys, they're actually... And they're all deviants too. What if I just bash you over the head with this thing? Just what are you doing in there? I mean, I get to learn a bit more about how they're made and like what's inside of them. A little discretion sheet on top just to hide the nipples. How considerate of you. Wouldn't want the rating of this game to go too high, would we? I mean, this game is already probably rated M, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Look at that food. It's like all sweets and chips and just...
Get rid of that carcass. Take it next door.
Bitch took off her word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant!
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, Zlatko.
Bring the carcass. Is it still conscious?
Luther!
I guess not.
Luther!
Yes, Zlatko.
I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. I'll have a look at the little one, see what I can do with it.
Understood, Zlatko.
What do you mean do with her? She's human.
10 minutes.
Okay. We have to hurry the fuck up. What do you mean do with the little one? You can't do anything. She's just a real girl. Oh lord. Oh dear god. Okay, we need to hurry up here. Who is the little girl? Remember? RA9. This has to like trigger something in their brain. Approach. Oh, it's one of these android animals. It's the polar bear. So they would be programmed to act completely like a polar bear? Open cage? I mean, if I open the cage... If I open the cage, it might attack me, right? Maybe I should do this, but like later? When I want to start like causing trouble? Okay, I need to keep exploring and remember, observe. Okay, so of course he's taking drugs. Of course. Apparently everyone is on that red ice shit. My name is Car. There we go. We've remembered.
Alice.
Okay, so... Okay. So we're already back to being ourselves. That wasn't that hard, I guess. That didn't take that long. But we still have just the 10 minutes. Okay, we need to find where she is. And we have to keep pretending to be, like, his servant.
What are you doing here? Has the master authorized you to be here? You must always obey the master. Oh yes, you must always obey. What are you doing? You're not gonna hurt me. No. No. No, you wouldn't do that.
I'm looking for a little girl. Have you seen her?
Little girl? No, no, no. I haven't seen her.
I should really kill him. Like... This guy is just... Oh man, like... Okay, you're gonna say, why did you kill this one and then you spared the one in the junkyard? But it's like, the one in the junkyard was a deviant who wanted to live. Like she said, no, I want to live, so... And you would say this one also wants to live, but this one's not a deviant anymore, right? This one's only like a servant. So it's not really the same. Plus he's like all messed up, right? He's like stuck in this... I mean, the one in the junkyard also was messed up. Maybe I should have spared it and then... But because I'm going to try and escape with Alice, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually kill this guy. Like, if I only escape and then he's still here doing this horrible shit, like, I wouldn't want this android to still be under his, you know, his power. Maybe I should have spared him so I could, like, help him later. But I feel like we're just going to try and escape, like, as fast as we can. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry it had to come to this. Oh, there's Luther. Let's see. Okay, there's a bunch more rooms over there. What's here? Okay, it's just 7 minutes. Okay, I feel like if I free that bear, it might attack me. And then, like, I'm gonna be in trouble. But what if it just causes, like, a commotion and then I can use that to my advantage? And, like, do I want a polar bear loose in the house while I'm trying to save Alice? Like, could be a little dangerous, right? I'm not gonna be able to control it, so... Like, maybe it would be grateful that I freed it, but it's too unpredictable. I don't want to take the risk. To the bathroom, hey! Okay, he's kind of sleeping. Is this where you brought her? 6 minutes. I don't have time to read right now. Really quickly, let's just look at it and hopefully it gets added to the extras. Oh, this is me. This is about me. Android still at large. Take. Oh shit.
It's not loaded.
Ah, damn it. Okay, if I can find some bullets. I do not advocate for violence, by the way. But when it comes to saving a little girl, then I do. You should have still brought it with you. What if you can find some bullets later? Okay, where are we now? Need to find Alice. Can use the fire, maybe? No? Okay, never mind. Okay, and there's a show on TV, that's nice. That's not gonna help me. At least she's being very quiet. What about this door here? Did we find her? Oh, okay, there she is. But I don't have any means to defend myself. Yeah, I remember you.
Remember me?
Yes, I do.
I forget you.
I will never fucking forget you.
You were right. We never should have come. We have to go. Follow me and don't make any noise, okay?
But that guy's gonna see us. Big guy is gonna see us. Big Luther.
Luther?
Yes, Zlatko.
I'm finished here. Go fetch the little one.
Right away, Zlatko.
Nope. Nope. Okay, I think we can go through this room. Hide. Oh man, this is like a horror game.
Zlatko!
What?
The little one is gone!
Well, it can't have just disappeared. It's gotta be here somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look.
Aw, come on. He said to hide. I was hiding. Let's go free the freaking polar bear. Bedroom? Whoa! Okay, he's not messing around. Oh, now we're sandwiched. Shit. Let's go free that polar bear. Woo!
There's no point in running. You can't escape from me.
You fucking son of a bitch. Let's go free the polar bear. Use the bear. Oh, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. I was elected quick time event champion 5 years in a row. Front door is locked. Let's use the back door. Back door is open. Okay, that's not gonna stop for very long. How is he not running? You think he would just run after us?
Go, Alice! No! I won't leave you! Go! Run as fast as you can!
Yeah, just run.
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears.
Luther,
You should have listened
this
to
is
me.
your time. This is your time to wake up.
What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you. How dare you?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Oh, this is what you deserve, buddy.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Obey me! I'm your master! I'm your master!
This child is gonna be hella traumatized. But you know what? This is exactly what he deserves. Okay, thank you. You did what was right when it came down to it.
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him. When I saw the little one risk her life to save you,
It woke you up?
it was like opening my eyes for the first time.
Oh, that's nice.
Finally, I could see.
You wanna come with us?
I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the little one.
I mean, you did just save our lives, so why wouldn't I trust you?
All right,
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a choice, but
I trust you.
okay. Good. Welcome aboard. It's gonna be a lot harder to sneak around with you, but oh man, that was close. Zlatko. Zlatko, bitch ass. Man, that was nerve-wracking. I was so tense. This whole time I was like holding my breath. I'm fucking sweaty. Mom spaghetti. A monster's ambush. Is it because I opened the door? Must have been. I could have also freed that bear. Chase started. Oh man, there's so many ways this chapter can go. Obey your new master. Okay, so yeah, freeing the monsters helped us. I mean, of course, who wouldn't free them? There must have been a way where I could like get out of there before being reset. The bathroom android is loud. Now I feel kind of bad for killing that android in the bathroom. Because he would have been free now that Zlatko is dead. I just really thought it was like a mercy kill. Now I feel so bad. Read. Okay, there must have been a third magazine that I missed there. AX400 on the run. That's us. I guess there is possibly an ending where you don't remember, like you don't get your memories back, and then the chapter just ends there. There's like all these other options, but most of them seem to lead to you being spotted. Okay, and then Luther probably saves you even if the monsters aren't there. Like he probably shoots him or something like that. Oh man, that was exhausting emotionally. What a fucked up dude. How are we supposed to trust any human when like they always act like that? You kind of have to stick to your own kind. Across the border, so like I guess we're gonna try and escape to Canada? Is that the idea? Find a place where we can be safe, but like we briefly saw in that magazine that there's no well, I guess legally there's not supposed to be any androids in Canada, but maybe some of them escape there. What are we gonna do? Like I guess we could find a job. I guess there is like a potential future in which we just like find a job somewhere, but like we would need to get paid under the table because we don't have like a social security number or anything like that. I guess it's kind of like an illegal immigrant where like you could act as a refugee, maybe find a job under the table, find like a little apartment, and then, but you know, Alice, she still needs to go to school and have like a normal childhood, but I guess it's too late for that. Oh man. That was something. Okay, 97% of people do end up with just Luther joining us. So like, although there's all these different paths, it does seem like this pretty much always ends up with Luther joining you. So, oh man. Oh, we're back with Connor too. All right, I am quite emotionally spent and I have been recording for like an hour and a half. Let's go a little bit longer. Let's do one more chapter. I think I can do that. All right, we're back with Connor. What? Oh, we're back in that little Zen garden. And I've got... Find Amanda. Well, I can see her. She's over there. What is that thing over there? I've got the little umbrella, which I'm not using for some reason. Was this here last time and I didn't see it? What is that? Some kind of interface? What does that do? Okay. What's the point of that? Okay. Not sure what that's about. It's so funny that Hank is like, why do you look and sound like that? Like, first of all, that's so insulting to the actual, like, actor who does Connor, saying that he looks and sounds weird. I'm sure he's fine with it. I've also heard that he's like a streamer or something like that, so I would be really interested to watch him play this game. It would be so funny. But yeah, it's something I said in the previous episode where like, I wonder if Connor realizes just how patronizing he sounds, like when he's being polite to people who are hostile to him. Hostile to him.
Hello, Amanda. Connor, I've been expecting you. Would you mind a little walk?
Sure. She's got very interesting clothing. Like, it almost looks like android clothing, but like, what's with all the squares? But she can be an android. She's part of
That
CyberLife.
deviant seemed to be an intriguing case. A pity you didn't manage to capture it.
Let's be pragmatic.
I agree. I may not be suited for this investigation.
I don't agree with that. Don't say
Maybe
that.
you should consider replacing me.
Don't say that. Okay. She like that.
Did you manage to learn anything?
Oh, I missed something. I guess because I didn't capture
I
him.
found its diary, but it was encrypted. It may take weeks to decipher.
I feel like for an android, it would take only a few minutes.
The walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
You came very close to capturing that deviant.
Yeah.
How is your relationship with the lieutenant developing?
I saved his life. I guess let's say that.
He seemed grateful that I saved his life on the roof. He didn't say anything, but he expressed it in his own way.
That's very perceptive of him.
We don't have much time. Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it.
Don't they already
We need to
know?
Stop this. Whatever it takes.
I guess it's
I will
still
solve
a new
this
thing.
investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
I mean, we already have like 230 cases to investigate, so there's no lack of these deviants to try and chase. Was that it? Is that the whole chapter? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, there's like plenty of deviants to investigate. There's hundreds of them, apparently. Is this still Connor? Oh. Took the taxi? Hank is a friend. Oh, are we at his house? Ugh. I don't think he's going to appreciate that. Don't think he's gonna like me coming to his house. Let's look around as we try and learn a bit more about him. He's not gonna like me looking through his windows. Oh, there's the dog. Big Saint Bernard. Okay, yeah, let's just knock at the door like a normal person. Let's not go in the backyard like a weirdo.
Lieutenant Anderson!
Is he there? The dog's
Anybody
gonna bark.
home?
I mean, if he's not there, I shouldn't try and get inside. Then again, his car is here, so I guess he is here. That dog might attack me if I try to get inside. Nice doggy. Beethoven. Sorry, this one is Sumo. Oh, shit. Dude. You alright?
Lieutenant Anderson! Easy, Sumo. I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner.
Good thing we know his name. Oh, dog sure isn't nervous about Hang being, like, on the ground. What happened here? Is it because of all this fucking hamburger you're always eating? Maybe I should have told him something about his cholesterol, but I didn't think he would like that. Oh, he's got a gun? What happened, man? Did you try and kill yourself? You're gonna make your dog sad. What happened here? Black lamb Scotch whiskey. Okay, so he was drinking again. Revolver, 1 bullet remaining. Ugh. Why do you have a gun with 1 bullet? Traces of alcohol. Yeah, sure. Did you barf on yourself? Slight arrhythmia. No signs of trauma. So he's just... Is he just sleeping? Ethyllic coma. So he's just passed out. He's not gonna be happy that I broke his window. I don't want to slap him though. I feel like I'm gonna slap him.
It's me, Connor.
Don't slap
I'm
the
going
man.
to sober you up for your own safety.
Hey!
I have to warn you.
Leave me
This may be
alone,
unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you.
Sorry about your window also. I thought maybe you were dead,
Thank you in
so...
advance for your cooperation.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh boy. Alright.
Attack! Good job. Attack!
Yeah, he's not gonna attack me. You alright, dude?
Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, probably. He's so lucky to have such a
Leave me
loyal
alone,
friend.
You asshole. I'm not going anywhere.
Why'd you have a gun? Come on, don't be a baby. I'm not grumpy, I just don't like you.
Doing?
Ooh. Watch out
I
now.
don't want a bath. Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant. It's for your own good.
He's gonna hate us 10 times worse now. You
What
good?
the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android.
No, actually that happens quite often.
Can't you just leave me alone?
No can do.
Unfortunately, I cannot. I've been programmed to investigate this case, and I can't do it without you.
I don't give a shit about your goddamn case.
Lieutenant.
Don't you care that someone was just murdered?
You should...
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
Why'd you have a gun? Tease? Oh, that's tease for sure.
I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us.
Oh, you're such a little shit,
Probably wouldn't do me
Connor.
any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
I'll go get them.
Oh boy. What a pair they make. Hank sobered up. Alright. What's all these little notes? Shaving or not? I'm not grumpy, I just don't like you. Keep... Why do you have like little post-its on your mirror? Is that a magazine? No? Got some Kleenex there so we know he's single. There's his clothes, but first I want to look around just a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna have to pay for that window. But like, to be fair, he could have been like, you know, having an AVC, or he could have been dying, so it's a good thing we came to save him. That looks exactly like how I think a single aging policeman's house would look like. So they did a good job there. He was just watching the game. You're a good dog, Sumo, yeah. You're a good dog for not attacking me while I try and save your owner. tell him he's like attack, and the dog's like, I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's get you some clothes.
What do you want to wear?
Whatever.
What do you want to wear? Hippie, stripy, or streaky? Ah, now that's quite a choice, huh? What's considered hippie in the 2030s? So we're going to a sex club. Let's make him as unattractive as possible. Let's go with stripy. So would a sex club have only sex androids? Like no more... Oh, you gonna hurl? You okay?
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
No, he's not.
Yeah. Wonderful. Just,
He definitely like...
5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
Sure. Learn more about Hanks, for sure.
President Warren issued an official warning to Russia in her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw.
Wait. President Warren is a woman? How about that? They finally got their female
from
president.
the Arctic region immediately. The Kremlin has yet to respond, but this is clearly a new escalation in the conflict. Many experts are suggesting
Is this game gonna end with like World War
the
III?
specter of a third world war draws closer every day.
Yeah. Autumn Blues, Michigan Brothers. He's listening to some soul. Okay, so he's not all black metal. He loves his jazz. That's nice. I don't listen to music per se, but I'd like to. Oh, so funny. Who's a good doggy? Would you think I'm like a chew toy? This is a new experience for me. I don't pet animals per se, but I'd like to. Okay, what else we got in here? So what the hell is with the gun? Like, was he trying to kill himself, or... I am really curious about that.
What were you doing with the gun?
Russian roulette. Wanted to see how long I could last.
What the hell, man?
Must have collapsed before I found out.
That's
You were
nothing to
lucky.
joke about.
The next shot would have killed you.
So you just do that in your spare time? Who plays Russian roulette by themselves? What the hell, man? That's not good. We need to give Hank his will to live back. Maybe from this nice friendship that they've got going on, he can find his will to live again. What is that? His phone? Uh-oh. Turned over picture frame. He's got old Chinese, old burgers, old pizza. Uh-oh. I think we found the cause of his hatred for androids. Cole Anderson, okay. He lost his son. Let's not talk about that. He must have lost it to an android. So I thought maybe it was either dead wife or dead children. You good?
You're a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
Sorry about the window, by the way. I don't think he realizes that I broke his window yet. Nothing better happened to this dog. I'm fucking serious. Russian roulette. Okay. Left for Eden Club. Did we read about Eden Club at some point in like a magazine or like in the case file? I can't remember. There were 2 more things here. I guess I missed something. Understanding attitude. We calmed the dog. I guess because we knew its name. Okay. This was a fun little peek into Hank's personal life. Now we know a bit more about him. We're probably back with Markus at this point, if I have to guess. But that's going to be for the next episode. I'm glad we played through this more chill chapter after this very exhausting Kara chapter. Today was really, really fun. I really enjoyed these chapters. I mean, once again, Markus's chapter was quite short. We didn't get to do much, but I think his story might ramp up more like later in the game. Spending a bit more time with Kara and Connor. I'm really loving the relationship between Connor and Hang, of course, right? What's not to love? It's like the age-old, older cop, like younger cop dynamic, except now with a twist that one of them is an android, so very, very interesting. So we met more horrible people, just toying with these androids, treating them like toys, like experiments, like just subhuman trash. I really hope eventually we're gonna meet some nice people. That would be a nice change of pace. So Kara got reset, but then she just remembered Alice anyway. So was it that he's not that good at resetting androids, or is there that like you just can't really do it? Is it just kind of impossible to reset them because like some remnants of their memory is always gonna stay there? Which is it? Is it that he didn't do a good job of resetting us? Is it that it's not possible to reset a deviant fully, like because they will eventually just escape their mind palace again? I don't know. Oh right, I wanted to go read those magazines.
In the extras section.
In the extras. Would be nice if it showed me which ones are new. Unprecedented hurricanes all across Midwest, past the tipping point. Earth's environment officially beyond repair. Good job, humanity. Bees officially extinct, global famine to follow. How can you just like... just read that in a magazine and be like, oh, good. We fucked up. Environmentalists have long warned us about a tipping point, the moment at which global warming reaches a level that is irreversible. I feel like we've already reached that, right? Scientists are now saying we have officially passed it. Global rainforests have been reduced by 79% since 2000, and coastal corals by 58%. Polar ice has melted to such an extent that rising sea levels have many states struggling to keep the water out of their coastal towns. With these cooling factors so diminished, there is now too much carbon in the atmosphere for the environment to ever absorb. That's grim. Jason Reese, head of the Global Environment Agency, said this study confirms what many of us have suspected for a long time, but the real calamity is the linked decline of natural resources, from energies to minerals, which are almost exhausted and can never be replaced. This is extremely depressing. Many environmentalists have criticized Reese's comments as discouraging people from taking action. I mean, if it's too late, it's too late, right? But Reese has defied these criticisms. It's important people accept the reality of the situation. The planet will keep getting hotter now. The only question is how fast. Oh man. This is quite realistic too. Red ice epidemic, the latest narcotic crisis to ravage Detroit. NATO Security Council divided over Arctic dispute. UN warns of World War III. The synthetic stimulant informally known as red ice has become the drug of choice for Detroit's growing underclass. Analysts have pointed to Detroit's status as the epicenter of android production, suggesting the drug flourishes in the dissatisfaction caused by androids taking human jobs. So yeah, there are more androids in Detroit, I guess. And so there's more people taking drugs because there's more people losing their job. I guess that makes sense. Sociologist Dr. Julian Carter has drawn the same link with androids. As CyberLife's androids spread across the country, they will bring red ice with them. Poor men and women desperate to make ends meet are vulnerable to become users or even dealers. Not only is the popularity of this drug spreading rapidly, but its chemical composition is uniquely dangerous. Therium, the main ingredient in android blue blood, is among the active agents, and then why is it blue? But then this is red? How's that work? Has a highly destabilizing effect on hormone production. The National Association for Narcotic Prevention say the problem is going to get worse. The purity of ingredients is very low and deteriorating. America's biggest narcotics industry is only likely to grow. Red ice dealers are reported to have an unofficial motto: where the blood is blue, the ice is red, and the money is green. We've got drug dealers with motos now. Arctic tensions escalate. American ships fired on. President Warren at 33% approval. A Russian aircraft carrier is reported to have fired on an American patrol boat in the Arctic with the US vessel returning fire. Neither ship was damaged. President Warren recently called Russia's activity in the Arctic a crime against the international community, referring to their mining of valuable minerals in the retreating ice shelf. She also branded Russian President Artem Ivanov as a dangerous individual. Many international relations experts are saying an armed conflict is inevitable. I remember seeing a magazine about Kara being on the run. Yeah, this one. AX400 Getaway. Runaway androids still at large. CyberLife is world's first trillion-dollar company. An android was pursued through a Detroit suburb today in scenes reminiscent of human criminals attempting to elude police. Our sources suggest that AX400 may in fact be the same android that was recently reported missing in the area, but the DPD declined to comment on this particular aspect of the case. Witnesses report that the android was dressed like a human and had no LED, but sources inside the DPD confirms that the presence of a certain Lieutenant Hank Anderson, who was recently assigned to an android crime unit, suggests the suspect was in fact a machine. The android remains at large and is believed to be highly dangerous. Why would they think that? Witnesses are asked to report to the authorities with any information they may have on the incident. I haven't assaulted anyone though. I mean Todd, but why would they think I'm dangerous? It's not like I've attacked anyone else, so what the hell? So yeah, very interesting stuff. I don't know why that One Canada magazine is the only one that wasn't added to the extras. Plus it sounds like this no android in Canada thing might become like relevant to Kara's story if they're trying to get across the border, but I guess we'll learn more about that later. So that's gonna be it for me today. Really enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys did too. As always, if you would like to catch the next episode, you can do so right now on my Patreon in early access. So until next time, thank you for being here. I had fun playing this, hope you had fun watching it, and I'll see you in the next one for some more Detroit Become Human. À la prochaine.
Thank you.